Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 1 of the chapter Heron's formula, which comes under the unit number 5, mensuration. So, here I would like to tell you, we will be learning in our class 9th unit wise the chapters, that is mensuration unit, that 5th unit I am going to take first. So, in this mensuration unit I will start from the chapter Heron's formula. In Heron's formula we will be learning brief introduction of this chapter, and later we will go for learning what is Heron's formula. Moving on to the historical note of Heron's. Heron is a Greek mathematician. He was born about 10 AD in Alexandria, Egypt. He worked in applied mathematics. His works on mathematical and physical subjects are so numerous and varied that he is considered to be an encyclopedic writer in those fields. His geometrical works deal largely with the problems on mensuration. This is written in 3 different books. So, his book number 1 deals with the area of squares, rectangles, triangles, trapezoids and various other specialized quadrilaterals, the regular polygons, circles, surfaces of cylinders, cones, sphere, etc. In this book, he has derived the famous formula for the area of a triangle in terms of its 3 sides. Okay? Normally you have learnt how to find area of a triangle. Let me get a brief idea about finding area of a triangle, where you have studied in earlier classes about figures of different shapes such as squares, rectangles and triangles, quadrilaterals, whereas you also have calculated perimeters and areas of some of these figures. For instance, you can find the area and perimeter of the floor of your classroom, which will be in the shape of a rectangle, by finding its length and breadth. Then what is perimeter? Perimeter, it is the total length of the boundary. It is the outside boundary of any closed shape. We need to find the total length of that. To find the perimeter, we need to add all the sides of that given shape. For example, if you have got a rectangle of length 7 cm, breadth 3 cm, then the perimeter of that rectangle is the sum of all its sides, and you know unit of the perimeter will be same as the perimeter unit will be same as unit of the length. Okay? Unit of measurement of length or breadth is normally taken in meters or in centimeters, etc. Thus, perimeter of this rectangle is 7 plus 3 plus 3 plus 7, that is totally 20 centimeter. Now, what would be the area? So, area of any closed figure is the surface enclosed by that perimeter. We say the region bounded by that closed figure will be called as area. For example, here I have got a rectangle of same length 7 centimeter, breadth 3 centimeter. Now what would be its area? Just the region bounded by these 4 sides. Inside that closed region will be the area. Let me show you. This is the area. Now what are the units of this area? See children, units of area will be centimeter into centimeter, that is centimeter square. So units of area is the square of the unit of length, square of the unit of the length. So unit of measurement of area of any plane figure is taken as square meters either or square centimeters. For example, in this rectangle, area is 3 into 7 centimeter square, where 21 centimeter square. Now let us discuss about area of a triangle. Generally what you have learnt is when the height of it is known. So the general formula to find the area of a triangle, if the height is given, is already learnt by you. It is, for example, you have got a triangle here, let us say A, B, C, and you know the height of it, where this is the height, that is from the vertex, one of its vertex to its opposite side a perpendicular is dropped. Let us say it is AD perpendicular to BC. Now this AD acts as the height corresponding to the base BC. Okay, base, if I consider it as BC, and corresponding height is AD. So if I know height of a triangle, its area will be half into base into height. So we have learnt this formula. Suppose if we do not know the height of it, how to find the area of it? That is what Heron's formula all deals about. Let us go for special type of triangles, children. Suppose when you are given a right angled triangle, how to find the area of a right angled triangle? Area of a right angled triangle, if you want to find out, we can use the same above formula directly by taking the two sides with the right angle, one as the base and another as a height. Why? Because let me show you in this figure. I have got here, let us say, right angle triangle PQR, where PQ perpendicular to QR. That means I can take either PQ or QR as the base and the other becomes the corresponding height. So thus here in this right angle triangle PQR, where QR being 3 centimeter, PQ being 4 centimeter, I am considering 3 centimeter as a base and 4 centimeter as the height. Thus area of it is half into 3 into 4, which gives you 6 centimeter square. Okay. Here if we take 4 centimeter as the base, then the corresponding height becomes the 3 centimeters. Then also the area of the triangle will remain the same 6 centimeter square. Now another special type of a triangle I am taking, it is equilateral triangle. Now how to find the area of that equilateral triangle? Children, you know that equilateral triangle is a triangle in which all the three sides are equal. Then let us take what would be the area of it. In the equilateral triangle, first we need to find the height by making or by drawing the median of the triangle. For example, here I am taking an equilateral triangle. In this equilateral triangle ABC, I drew a AD which is median, as well as there is one speciality, this acts as even a perpendicular also. Now, how to find the height AD or the length of this AD? See children, to find out that, if we take the midpoint of BC, then it will divide the triangle into two right angled triangles. Here in this right angled triangle, you know BD length as 5 centimeter, AB length as 10 centimeter, because it is an equilateral triangle, AB is equals to BC is equals to AC. So, when I know in right angle triangle ADB, hypotenuse 10 centimeter and one of the perpendicular side as 5 centimeter, obviously third side we can find by using Pythagoras theorem. Now we use the Pythagoras theorem to find the height of this triangle, and that is AB square plus BD square, sorry, AB square is equals to AD square plus BD square, AD square plus BD square, and if I keep AD square here and send BD square that side, it becomes 10 square minus 5 square is equals to AD square, that is 100 minus 25, 75 is AD square. Thus AD is root under 75, root under 75 can be written as root 5 into 5 into 3. It implies that out of 2 5s, 1 5 comes out, it becomes 5 root 3 centimeter as the length of height AD. So, when I know height AD as 5 root 3 centimeter, then I can go for finding area of this triangle. So, thus area of this triangle is half into base into height, that is half into here base. What is the base? Oh, here there is a mistake, here base is 10. So, half into 10 into 5, which becomes 5, 2 5s are 2 5s are 10. So, it cancels. So, 5 5s are 25, 25 root 3 centimeter square is the area of this right angle, sorry, this equilateral triangle. Okay, we find this way. We will find height when I know the equilateral triangle side of it. So, we have another straight away formula, that is half into base side into height. If you find with the letter S instead of 10, it becomes root 3 by 2 S. So, that means half into S into root 3 S by 2. This product 1 into root 3 is root 3 by 2 2s are 4. So, root 3 by 4 S into S is S square. So, this is the straight away formula to find the area of an equilateral triangle, root 3 by 4 S square or side square. Okay. Then another special type of a triangle is an isosceles triangle. In an isosceles triangle, any two sides are equal. So, we shall take a figure. Here is an isosceles triangle. Let us say it is isosceles triangle XYZ. In this, XY is equals to XZ, that is 8 centimeter, whereas YZ is a 4 centimeter. So, in the isosceles triangle also we need to find the compulsory height of that isosceles triangle. Then go for calculating the area of it. How to find this height h centimeter? Let us see. Here height is root 8 square minus 2 square. How it has come? You know, from a common point of equal sides, if I drop a perpendicular, it acts as a median also. That means this 4 centimeter yz is divided into two halves, 2 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Thus, I have got a right angled triangle formed here. Let us say here same D point, I am taking point D. So, XYD is a right angled triangle. So, XY square is equals to XD square plus YD square, that is 8 square equals to H square plus 2 square. So, H square equals to 8 square minus 2 square. So, H equals to root under 8 square minus 2 square, that is how it comes. Okay. So, you know 8 square is 64, 2 square is 4, root under 64 minus 4 is root 60, and root 60 is 2 into root 15 centimeter. If you know the height of this isosceles triangle, now you can go for finding area of it by substituting its base 4 centimeter. Oh, here it is again mistake, it is 4 centimeter only. So, thus it becomes 4 root 15 centimeter square is the area of it. Okay. Next we are going for finding area of a scalene triangle. See, remember children, we have a scalene. What is a scalene triangle? A triangle in which no two sides are equal, that means all three sides are different. So, how to find out area of a scalene triangle when the height is not given? So, there the Heron's formula comes. So, area of any triangle you can find by using Heron's formula. So, the formula of area of a triangle is given by Heron, and it is also called Hero's formula. Sometimes in some books it is written, and it is root under S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Now, what is this S? S is semi-perimeter, and what are these ABC? ABC are the sides of a triangle. ABC are the sides of a triangle. Now, how to find out semi-perimeter? Semi is nothing but half. So, half perimeter. How to find half perimeter? Very simple. Add all three sides, which you will get a perimeter, and half of it gives you semi-perimeter. So, generally this formula is used when the height of the triangle is not possible to find, or you can say if the triangle is scalene triangle. Okay. Let me show you with a picture. Here is a triangle ABC. It is a scalene triangle. Its three sides are given, 6 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter, and we do not know height of it. Therefore, with the given lengths 12 centimeter, 14 centimeter and 6 centimeter, how to find the area of it? Here I am finding area of this scalene triangle with the help of length of three sides. First I will find out semi-perimeter, that is 14 plus 12 plus 6, 32 upon 2 gives 16 centimeter, which is a semi-perimeter. Now, area of a triangle using Heron's formula that is root under s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c, where s is 16 centimeter, 16 into 16 minus 12 into 16 minus 14 into 16 minus 6, which gives us root under 16 into 4 into 2 into 10, and on simplification it gives you root under 1280, that is 35.77 centimeter square is the area of this scalene triangle. Now students, we will solve example 1 based on the Heron's formula. Here in example number 1, find the area of a triangle, two sides of it are 8 centimeter, 11 centimeter, and the perimeter is 32 centimeter. So see the figure, here figure is given as triangle ABC in which BC is 8 centimeter, AC is 11 centimeter and perimeter is given as 32 centimeter. Now solution, here we have the perimeter of the triangle as 32 centimeter, thus we know two sides. If I subtract the sum of these two sides from the perimeter, I will get the third side. Here 8 plus 11, 19, 32 minus 19 gives us third side 13 centimeter. Now with the help of perimeter I can find semi perimeter, that is perimeter equals to 32, that is twice s equals to 32 and s equals to 32 by 2, which is 16 centimeter is semi perimeter. Now s minus a, that means 16 minus 8, and one more thing I have to mention, in a scalene triangle ABC, the side opposite to vertex A is generally considered as small a. The side opposite to vertex B is generally considered as B, and side opposite to vertex C is considered as C, small c, centimeter. That means side AB length is considered as small c, side BC length is considered as small a, centimeter, and side AC is considered as small b, centimeter. Thus here I know A, B and C 13 centimeter, which means now S minus A is 16 minus 8, S minus B is 16 minus 11, which is 5 centimeter, and S minus C, that is 16 minus 13, gives you 3 centimeter. Now Heron's formula gives us the area of this triangle, root under S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, where S is 16, S minus A is 8, S minus B is 5 and S minus C is 3, and you know root 16 gives you 4, root 8 can be written as 4 into 2, that root 4 gives 2, so 4 2 is 8, 8 into root under 5 3 is 15, 15 from here 4 2's, that 2 will be left over, 15 through 15 2's are 30. So 8 root 30 centimeter square will be the area of it. If you have doubts, you can just do the finding square root technique. Here root 16, that 16 I am writing it as root 4 whole square, and 8 I am writing it as 4 into 2 into 5 into 3. Here root 4 square gives 1 4 out, this root 4 gives 1 2 out, and into root inside we have got 2 into 5 into 3, that 2 into 5 into 3 only gives you root 30. This 8 is because of 4 2s are. So that's how this 8 root 30 centimeter square comes. Now let me explain you one more important example based on the same concept. Here, example number 2, a triangular park ABC has sides 120 centimeter, meter, 80 meter, 50 meter as shown in the figure 12.7. So it's a triangular shaped park. A gardener, Dania, has to put a fence all around it. So when you are fencing it and also plant grass inside, how much area does she need to plant? Find the cost of fencing it with a barbed wire at the rate of 20 rupees per meter, leaving the space 3 meter wide for a gate on one side. See, first I will find out area. Here I can say small a, that is vertex A is opposite BC side, 120 meter becomes A, B, AC side, that 80 meter becomes B, and C, vertex C is opposite side AB side length is 50 meter, that becomes small c. So now I will find out semi perimeter, that is A plus B plus C by 2, which is 120 plus 80 plus 50, 120 plus 80 plus 50 by 2, where 120 plus 80 is 200, 200 plus 50 is 250, 250 by 2 is 125 meter. Now I know semi perimeter as 125 meter. Now S minus A is 125 minus 120 is 5 meter. S minus B, 125 minus 80, which is 45 meter, and S minus C, where 125 minus 50 is 75 meter. Now Heron's formula to find the area, I am using area of the triangle garden ABC is root under S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, where root under 125 into 5 into 45 into 75. You know 125 can be written as 5 cube into 5, 45 can be written as 3 square into 5, that is 9 5s are 45, and 75 can be written as 5 square into 3. That means here I have 5 multiplied by itself for 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2, totally 3, 4, 7. So 5 is multiplied by itself for 7 times and 3 is multiplied itself for 3 times. That means 5 for 7 times, in that 6 times of 5 multiplied gives 3 5s outside. So 5 into 5 into 5, and 3 multiplied by itself for 3 times, amongst them 2 3s will give 1 3 out. So leftover will be inside, that 1 5 and 1 3 will be there inside. So their product 5 3s are will be 15. So here I have its area being 5 into 5 into 5 is 125. So 125 into 3 is 375, root under 15 meter square is the area. Now moving on to the perimeter. So, perimeter of the garden is 120 plus 80 plus 50, where the 3 meter to be subtracted. So, it gives you 247 meter. Now, cost of fencing with the barbed wire at rupees here at rupees 20 per meter is rupees 247 into 20, where 7 2s are 14, 1 4 2s 8 plus 1 is 9, 2 2s 4, so 4,940 rupees will be the cost of fencing. So, this is how we solve this question. Now, there is a third example. I am giving it as a homework for you. Look at this question, note down this question and solve on your own. Okay. So, with this I will wind up today's session, and tomorrow we will solve exercise 12.1 onwards. Okay. So, wishing you good luck. Jai Hind. Thank you.